All right, everybody, we made it to what we've been waiting for, the view that Jake and I can't believe that we get to wake up to every day. It's like, okay, we get married, this is what we get to see. This is crazy. Welcome to our crib. Okay, I never say that. Welcome to our apartment. Okay, you wanna shut that down? These are the very stairs that we dragged our huge couch up. It was not fun. So Jake was up here, I was down there, and like there might be still marks on the walls. But we took it all the way around and found out that we literally could not fit it through the doorway. That was the worst. So we literally went all the way down around the house. It took hours and we finally made it in. So this is our little entryway. We got our bench right there. We got, okay, thank you Pinterest for all the baskets that we put our shoes in, which is awesome. And then we hang our stuff out here. It's like literally perfect. And don't forget, babe, the beautiful Veda tree.
Now we're going to go inside our apartment, and it's a very simple layout. Obviously, there's a closet right there. And
we won't open it.
We're not going to tell you, but I guess I will actually just tell you that we have a bunch of our
filming equipment back there.
So there's that. But going forward, it's very easy. We have our kitchen, our living room, the view, which we'll show you in a second. We have our bathroom, and then we have our bedroom. I think it's about 800 square feet, and this is like a good amount of space for two people starting out. So we've enjoyed this amount of space. The last thing I want to show you is something that Kelia created, which we actually have a video about creating this actually. And this was a really fun project that we did together, is get rid of a bunch of our books, put in our coffee stuff, Kaylee's plants, and she designed the whole entire thing. But we really enjoy this because it was a really huge black unorganized thing before. And now it's this really cool, I don't know, area. We have come to my favorite part of our home, and it is the beautiful bedroom. A lot of amazing things happen in this room, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you bet you know.
So I love the bed, like everything's so simple in this room and I love it. We keep it clean. We don't have a lot of stuff. Our lamps are modern looking style-ish. And don't forget the beautiful plants. This candle Yasmin gave us, and then a plant will go here eventually. I love it. And on that side, Jake's got his plant, his candle, his guitar that does not work still. And then your dad gave you these. He's all sentimental about that. And then can we not forget this amazing view? Like, come on. Throughout the year, the leaves change color. And when it's too hot, we open the window. It's literally perfect. These windows are favorite. Quick story time. We bought this bed before we got married. So Jake's parents came down from Ohio and stayed in our house for a few weeks until after we got back from our honeymoon. We were shocked because we thought that they were sleeping in our bed the whole time we were gone. We were still getting ready to get married, all that stuff. We found out they were sleeping on our couch, the floor. They refused to sleep in our bed, and we're like, why not? They're like, we want you guys to experience laying and being in bed together for the first time and not have someone be in it before you. We were like, what? So Mike and Heidi, you're amazing. We love you. That blew our minds, and that's probably one of my favorite stories about our bed. It's time to show you the closet. Here is the famous closet of ours. We don't have a lot of clothes. For me, I feel like I have a lot of things that I could get rid of still, and I don't have that much things. So it's pretty awesome. And then Jake has like 5 shirts, like 3 underwear, I don't know, something crazy. And then we have some shoes that didn't fit in the basket, not much. And then we got that going on up there. I'll be just up front with the little clutter. But I love it. It's open. I really like it. We might put a curtain one day, but I don't know. We have our cute little boho like laundry basket that reminded Jake of his siblings. And then we got our mirror.
Now we're going into the bathroom. This is where all of the stuff happens.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have, of course, some extra stuff in there. Our shower that we try to keep clean every week. And we have a couple cool shampoo stuff, all that stuff up there, whatever. But there's vines outside there, which is really beautiful. Orange flowers, which I'm not sure if you can see, but it's really nice. And then going forward, we do this cool thing with our towels, so we feel like we are in a hotel, and it works. But we keep the space super clean. We try to. Kaylee likes having 2 towels, one for hair, and obviously one to wash her body. I just want one.
Okay, come on, ladies. It's just easier. I ain't gonna freaking.
And we have stuff that we use every time in here. Yeah, but it's a very simple bathroom. Obviously, it's not the best bathroom in the world, but it's definitely all we need right now. With these lights, we had some really not good-looking lights up here, and we changed that with these kind of cool industrial-looking things.
Babe.
Yeah.
Do you want to share about our toothbrush problem?
Oh, yes, we do have a toothbrush problem.
So we have the same toothbrush.
Yes, so we
toothbrushes.
decided to be resourceful and get wooden toothbrushes, except for we have the exact same one, so we consistently always get confused about who.
To clarify, we don't have the same toothbrush, but our toothbrushes are identical.
I would
so
never
we
want to do that.
So
I don't
we
get no
use,
diseases.
it's so bad. We're so grossed out. We're like, ugh.
Yeah. So this is the bathroom.
We've made it to our kitchen, but before we show you the kitchen, I just want to show you our ladder. Probably one of our favorite pieces in our house. We got our books and this beautiful painting my friend Bianca made me for my bridal shower. Hey girl. Jake just made coffee. He literally is a pro nowadays.
I do love making my coffee.
Like,
now I will say none of this was actually planned. I just needed to make my dang coffee because I was tired. So
yeah, he's doing a live trying to sell our car, all that crazy stuff. I'm like, oh, I got
That's definitely true. I will sell the car today.
You will today. All right, we got our. I love this. It's awesome. So we have our carpet. This is temporary. I don't really love it that much, but it's beautiful for now. We got our Butter Me Up. We got these cool little aesthetics.
Yeah, Butter Me.
Yeah. We just went on vacation and we got this wooden spoon from Bar Harbor. Check, check. We're trying to collect things that matter to us, so there you go. We have jars. These glass jars are my favorite. I die for these. And then we got, I'll show you the whatever stuff in there. We got our spices, a few mugs, not anything crazy. And then we got over here some storage. We have more storage under there. You don't need to see it. I would say the highlight of our kitchen are our colored bowls and plates.
And no bananas.
And I'm going to see if I can make banana bread. I doubt it. I'll just freeze it. I feel like these colored plates, when we saw it on a registry, we're like, dude, we need the plates. And I really feel like it symbolizes kind of the color and the uniqueness that we want to live in our own lives.
And Kaylee hates the color yellow.
What?
Because if you see, these have yellow, but she likes to break yellow bowls and yellow plates. So that's why those don't have yellow and that one does.
Literally, it's sad because I love yellow. Like teal, the light blue and the yellow are my favorite, and I broke them. I'm just too rough. My dad says all the time. When it comes to living differently for Jake and I feel like that looks like minimalism for us. That looks like clean living, healthy eating. That's just a journey that we've decided to go on as we've been dating, as we got married, and we're just slowly being able to articulate how we want to live our life, and those plates really represent that well. Okay, and we got this to use the coffee, the blender, as we talked about in our last video, literally my favorite thing in the world. And our refrigerator, I don't know if you want to look inside, but I guess you can. Yeah, let's just close that. This is kind of unique. I don't feel like everyone has this.
Where it's worked into the wall.
It's cute.
Infrastructure.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have our cutting boards hidden up there. Our kitchen's bomb. Like, we cook all kinds of stuff in here. For the first time in my life, I've cooked more than I ever have ever. This is our, I don't know, dining room, table, room thing, or the space that we have. If you have a small apartment, which I'm sure a lot of you who are watching do, we like to call them spaces because they're not their own rooms yet. We don't have that kind of money to buy places with a lot of square footage. So this is the living room space. We've totally changed this table around like 3 to 4 times, but this is where we've been working a lot during quarantine. During this time, we've been working from home a lot. So I'll sit here, Kaylee will sit there, or switch it up a little bit. But it has to be apart, of course, close to the window. One thing that I'm very passionate about is not seeing wires. I hate wires.
Could be my minimalist mindset, I don't know, or just the fact that I don't like wires. So I got this one thing, which actually is proven to be pretty awesome. We just keep all of our charging stuff on here.
It's pretty tedious though.
The only issue is that if you want to take your charger out of it, it's confusing. But it hides all the wires in it and has all of our 5 or 6 devices in it.
And we write on that mirror.
Yes.
It's like our work mirror.
Yes, we write on this mirror, which is cool. So it doubles as a whiteboard as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
But this is a really cool space that we spend most of our time during the workday. If that's where we spend most of our time during the day, this is definitely where we spend most of our time during our off days or during nights when we watch movies and TV. Obviously, this is the couch that Kaylee was talking about that, by the way, we got for $500, but it's like worth $1,200. We got it on Facebook, which is awesome.
So awesome.
Except for it's terrible moving in. It was the worst experience of our whole entire freaking life.
Our whole time.
But that's a cute picture of our wedding day, just being goofy, doing our thing. And yeah, that's about it. The only thing I want to say is we talked last time about how we use this Amazon thing. What's it called again?
Amazon Fire Stick?
Yeah, the Fire Stick, and that's been amazing. We watch all of our movies and everything off of that. So
I agree.
By the way, we talked about our registry. So if you want to know some registry tips or the 5 or 6 or 7 things you need on your registry,
come on,
click on the video up above. That's about how simple our living room is. We like it simple. We are minimalist. We talk about it all the time.
Woo!
And this is a perfect example of that.
All right, everybody, we made it to what we've been waiting for, the view that Jake and I can't believe that we get to wake up to every day. It's like, okay, we get married, this is what we get to see. This is crazy, like, we already get this view. All right, ready? Here it is, people. This just tropical forest of amazingness is right here in our backyard. Look at everything. It's better when you're here, though.
One cool thing about this is this house was built in the 1950s, and during the time John Bixby, the original owner who built the house, put all of these different trees and all these species grew up, and now we have a freaking jungle in Chula Vista, San Diego, which is pretty amazing.
We're super excited to start actually working out here. We didn't do a lot. We just bought this carpet, and everything else we kind of adopted from people because we didn't have a lot of things. So we're gonna redo this whole thing, and that's for another video that I'm excited about down the line. If you wanna check out what we put on our registry video, go ahead and click right over there. We're so happy that you joined us on our very first apartment tour today. We loved having you. Who knows, we might have you over for dinner one day, but we'll see you next time.